YouTube popping. Levels on the next action. Time we gonna react to my boy Shampoo. He was on Anytime Dames on the panel. The shit was fired though. If you know Shampoo, you know he gonna give you another short of entertainment. Nigga was type fired. So let's tap into that. But before we get to that, you already know the rules to shit. Like, subscribe, and share, and comment. Have a real nigga out. Let's roll together. Let's tap in.
You think that as long as a girl is legal, it doesn't really matter how old the person is that is with her.
That shit was burning my
In the
eye.
street, she can get hit.
My bad, yo. Fuck, a mouth was burning my eyes and shit. I couldn't see. Apologize.
To be honest.
Yeah. Damn.
But it has to be. Listen, morality and legality is two separate things. Do I think it's moral? No. Hell no. Come on.
I'm like that. You should be able to.
But if it's legal, you can. That's all you can say is that. Oh, that's messed up. Meanwhile, the guy's happy as hell. When you buy a pet, you buy a puppy, or why do you think puppies are more expensive than full-grown dogs? They hard to get rid of. The puppies go fast at the kennel. They do.
They go fast at the kennel.
Yeah, they do. That's why they say come get the older dogs, because the older something gets, the less value it has. That's the truth. It's the same thing with women.
What about men? I mean, he ain't lying though.
No, men is kind of
different.
It's true with them too, but it's kind of different. Like,
you activated Jeff.
I'm 60 years old. I can get a girl 20 years, 25 years old.
Waiting for a moment. There you go. Get him, Jeff.
It's not disrespectful, and to make girls seem weak, like they don't know what they're doing and this and that. I think women are strong. They know what they want. If they're in a relationship that's abusive and they're happy in that relationship, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Telling you, leave it alone, man.
I agree with you. I agree with you to an extent. Yeah, it's not moral, but
I gotta say something right there though, because I agree with him to an extent. It's more of because he's saying fuck morality, it's more legality, which I get him. Because by legal, I get it. But me personally, I don't really touch none on 24, 25. So that's really my range, 25 and up. So if all them niggas are dating 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds, and they like past 30, them niggas is creeps. Can't lie about that. So I just had to say that real quick. Back to the video.
I mean, it's the law. What can you do? If they go off and be like, forget you, I don't care what you saying, I wouldn't prefer it. Don't get me wrong. But what can you do? I mean, what really can you do?
Date women in your age range, my boy.
I mean, no, it's wild, bro. I'm not saying that, but it's two things can be true. It may not be immoral, but it's the law. Like,
now, who waiting there till she get of age? Like you sitting around.
Now
you waiting around till she get 18. That's some sick shit now.
Yeah, that's listen. Let's think off the top. Look, I'm a man myself again, and I'm of age, right? I'm of the age to where 18, 19, 20, that ain't even interesting. That's like I already know they're kids.
We get that though, bro, but we're not talking about that.
Let me talk. If you find that attractive, you're a weirdo.
Well, we some weirdos,
bro. You changing the argument, bro. You ain't been talking the whole time. Y'all been talking the whole time.
I gotta do one mic.
Let him get his shit off.
Yeah, back to them being weirdos. Go ahead, DePoe.
If you're attracted to an 18, 19, 20-year-old, you're a weirdo at 34, 40 years old.
Super facts.
So again, and if you can take a girl who I don't care what age she is by whatever at this point in time, we're talking about when he started her out, because I didn't mac plenty of women out of everything. So listen, I understand how you could really get to the mind of a woman way easier and the heart of her way easier than a woman can get to a man. So I'm not gonna put us on the same playing field. Like, oh well, no, we're not on the same playing
I
field.
don't know about that one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
me
know
either,
about
man.
that.
Not nowadays.
Come
These
on,
niggas getting
man.
It's a
left
lot
out
of
at
dudes
all
Yeah,
that
you
time
get
high.
gang by a woman.
These young chicks out here finesse,
Let me
dog.
tell
Come
you
on,
what
Nah, I
your
man.
ain't
problem is.
lying.
I'm gonna tell you what your
You
problem
get
Women
is.
out here is
finesse.
definitely
Because I'm
finessing.
actually
Nah, I ain't getting
listen.
finesse, bro.
You
10
might.
years,
You never
bro.
get finesse.
Hold on.
What you
One
talking
mic,
about?
Let me just read this a little
Who
bit.
you talking about?
Oh, I'm following what you're saying, bro. I'm not thinking that you off, right? But I think that you talking about yourself, you're not talking about the overall majority of guys. You may not get pussy whipped and macked out of your socks and all of that shit, and I get that, but you can't say that for the majority of guys. I don't think. I don't
Tell
think.
him, man, Tom.
I don't
Tell
think
him.
that most guys is in the space to where we see guys get set up every day based off of hoes.
But we're not talking about every guy. We're talking about Diddy in general. So Diddy,
I thought you were saying in general.
that charismatic guy to where he could definitely manipulate the mind of a Cassie at 18 years old with the star power he got, with the everything that he has. He could easily do that. So I'm not talking about every other guy. We're talking about Diddy. I'm
There's
keeping
some
it to
truth to
Diddy.
that too, but
So again, I can
we'll
see a
see
guy
for another
like
topic.
Diddy being who he is, easily grooming that girl and having her in a position to where now again, come on, man, your lady become who you are when in the same sense. So if he groomed her to be like him and she doing whatever is clever for the cheddar, then come on, we got to understand he still is the main reason. He's the main.
Let me tell you what your problem is, bro.
Now my boy the Pope, I'm fuck with my boy what he's saying, because he spits some truth. But when it's Cass's situation, I don't like that word grooming, because you read a transcript in the trial. She was not groomed. She was running the show. Did she get with Diddy young and thought she had to do whatever she had to do to keep the nigga attention? Yeah, but that's not grooming. It's like Shorty just wanted to play her part and get what she thought she could get out of the situation. Let's be truthful. We're gonna speak on that. That's all. Back to the shit.
I got a question. I got a
The
question
Pope
for the Pope, too.
respectfully, he didn't groom anybody. Cassie
Thank you.
benefited from the relationship of being with Diddy. That's the truth.
There's a lot of women out there saying,
Yeah.
groom
And
me.
man,
He
she was already,
didn't groom
already dealing
anybody.
with an
Cassie
older.
was a grown woman
Yeah,
when
she was
she
already
got
dealing
with
with an
Diddy,
older man. Prior to
already
this.
lost.
and she benefited
She
from
already
the
was
fact that
lost
she
in
was
the
in a
sauce.
relationship with Diddy.
I mean, you speaking like
And not only that though, sorry, not only that, Ryan Leslie was with Cassie before she even got with Diddy. So
Yep.
why are we not even talking about that? If
Yep.
Diddy was really the groomer,
So he groomed her
how
too.
was she with Ryan Leslie and nobody's talking about Ryan Leslie, but Diddy's the bad person?
She used to walk around.
I'm trying to understand it. And wait, and hold on real quick, because I got another question. And how is it that she was just so weak and didn't know what she was doing if she was with a whole nother grown man? And if I'm not mistaken, I think Ryan Leslie is a little bit older or around the age of
Yep.
Diddy.
Yep.
So how is it that she's just so weak and so gullible, but she was already with that man and already in a specific, type of crew or crowd of people, and then she bumps into Diddy, and then now all of a sudden she's a victim? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Ryan Leslie's 47.
Hey, Pope, did you check IDs when you was in your 30s?
Ryan Leslie. No, I just knew who I was dealing with. I didn't have to do all of that. I mean, again,
Okay.
I had to do all of that, man. I'm not gonna even put myself in places where it's that type of party. So again, man, this to me it's like for us to act like we don't know that shit is weird. Period. All that because he is a celebrity. That shit is just weird. If your neighbor and he 47, 44, whatever, and he dating a little young 18, 19 year old, he's a weirdo, period. And I'm at to profile you in that way. I'm at to look at you side-eye, homie, because again, I got daughters that's that age, so I know. And plus myself, if I'm out.
Now to be honest, I gotta agree on that point. If you're a neighbor, like if you're a regular person, like a regular man, you're 47, you dating anything under 34, you know, some weird shit, because like Diddy kind of different. He had the clout and the money, so like he gonna attract all kind of women, and they all gonna come for all the wrong reasons. Some might be right, but who's to tell, right? So that's why his shit is a little bit different. As far as what he said, my boy the Pope, what he was saying about your neighbor or a regular man that's 47, talking to somebody that's 18, 19 or younger, yeah, you was a motherfucking weirdo. You can't lie. You gotta be truthful over here. Y'all know I'm gonna tell the truth.
And it's the little girl. She could be cute. She could be cute, but I'm not looking at her like, I know when she get
But
on.
you did look like you said she was cute.
Crazy word.
I mean, I
That's
think
crazy.
side
And
eye.
again, to beat her up the way he did, that tell me how he doing her behind closed doors is dirty. So God don't like ugly and calm as a bitch. Luckily, he only got 4.
I mean, I think side eye.
No.
Side eyeing them is one thing. You can keep your eye on it. Might look suspicious, but at the end of the day, it's legal. Ain't nothing you can really do besides keep your eye on it. I'm saying it's legal. It is what it is. I might not like it, but what can you do? You know.
Can I just say something? I wish I could do an experiment and have girls walk by, older men, and not I'm talking about other age girls, and put a camera on them. You'll see a lot of weird. You think everybody that does that is weirdos? Everybody, every man walk by, you think they was a weirdo.
As a woman, I'm gonna just let you know, the Pope, like, this is not nothing that's abnormal. Like, females literally look for older men when they're younger because they see how immature the guys are at their age. So you can side eye all you want, but these girls are actually intentionally like, no, I want to date somebody that's in college. No, I want to date somebody that's way older than me that has a job.
No, my bad. I know I keep pausing and shit, but don't kill me. But she made an interesting point. Had it been face up. She made an interesting point. I don't know about y'all niggas, but when I was in school, not too long ago, I graduated 08. When I was a freshman, it was about like 05. Our freshman shorties was definitely getting picked up by them niggas as a senior that was leaving school early because, you know, they had to, like, what was that called? Work. You know, you leave school to go work or some shit like that. After work, we want everybody to come pick them little shorties up. Or it'd be the local drug dealers, or probably your big cut, not even your big cousin, probably your homeboy big brother, and one of them niggas. And you know, used to kill me because it'd be the bitch. She'd be like, "Damn, shorty, I just bought you lunch 5 days in a row. Still ain't even get to smell your pussy." But this nigga just pull up in that new Buick Sabre, sitting on like 19s, pocket full of drug money. There you go. Your high school crush is out the door getting her fucking back beat the fucking, crushing your whole spirit. But they ain't crushed mine. I just got better and I said, nah, fuck that. Let me get my game up because anybody's just playing me out here like that. But to say that was Shirley was saying she's right. A lot of young girls do go for older niggas. I don't know what it was, what it is. That's the truth, though. And I know you know what the fuck she's talking about. So I like, I'm crazy or she crazy. I know what I'm talking about.
That has something going on for themselves. Women are actually doing that. So I don't understand why you think that women are just so weak-minded and they're literally
agree. And
they're literally plotting in their mind. Come on now, Corman. You are.
I agree.
Like we
to her point, we have all been in a high school setting, and I'm not even talking about celebrities. I'm talking about
what I just said.
Men. We
I
have
just
all been
said
in
that,
high
right?
school, looking at the other girls, sophomore, juniors, getting picked up by grown ass college kids
in their cars, getting their money, and all of that.
That is cute.
Lying about their age.
That is cool. And I'm over here getting picked up. I ain't college man. Bye. Yes, to her point. And it's not because they're celebrities.
I'm not gonna lie.
It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. I'm sorry.
With Pope on this one.
But I agree.
I'm with Pope on this one. And that shit is weird. It's always been weird to me. I don't give a fuck if it's legal or not. And I've been saying this since the beginning of time. And I know that the majority of the people that's going to disagree with me that's watching this. But I just don't care. I've always thought it was weird. I think that two things could be true, right? And that I think that Pope is I think he's giving her too much credit, right? Because I think that Cassie is absolutely a finesser. I think that she's evil. I think that she finessed 30 million out of this situation. She benefited from it. I think she was super abusive herself. And I think that she was an ugly person in the inside in and the out. And she a bad example for what women are supposed to be. And I think she knew what she was doing. At the same time, I don't give a fuck what a woman, how smart she is and how much she's trying to finesse. It take two. It take two people to do it at the same time. And I've always thought it was weird. I thought it was weird when niggas was picking up chicks at high school that was out of school, that was grown men coming to pick the shit up. I think it's weird when you got 30 and 40-year age gaps. Just because that shit is legal don't mean that I can participate in it. And I don't fuck with it. I've never understood it. That shit is borderline pedophile to me. You know what I'm saying? And so these dudes is messing with these chicks that just crossed over the finish line and they can't even go to get a drink at the goddamn liquor store because they ain't even 20. That shit is weird to me, bro. I don't understand it. And I don't know how we still justifying this shit in 2025 with all of the progress that we've overcorrected for, some of which is stupid as hell. We still on this young chick shit. I don't get that shit, bro. That junk is weird.
Didn't even have a
conversation
conversation with
my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion.
I've been married 30 years, but I'm saying if I got a divorce, right? If I've been married 30 years, and if I got a divorce, I'm not gonna get somebody the same age as, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get somebody younger.
I mean,
because I deserve that.
So you're gonna be tricking, basically.
No, you think that because I'm old and she's young, I'm tricking. She might really be in love with me, and I might really be in love with her.
I don't know about that, OG. I don't know about that, OG.
What do you mean?
Listen. My wife happens to be younger than me, a lot younger than me. But the reason
you've been married for 30 years, OG.
Yeah, but she's younger than me.
Don't self-incriminate.
How much younger?
Come on.
OG, you don't have to.
No wonder.
Let me remind y'all for a second. Y'all do not have to use your own personal experiences.
I've used mine. I always do.
That's up to y'all, but I'm just.
What you said got nothing.
I always use my personal experience because that's the only way I could come to these type of thoughts. Is what happens with me.
I done seen Q and the ladies light up when somebody use their personal experiences. They start attacking.
No, it's good for content.
They start attacking like
it's great for content.
Oh, I done seen
but at the same time, I just want to make sure that everybody, after they cut off the camera, that they okay with whatever it is.
Yes.
Listen. I'm gonna just tell you right now. All of this shit getting clipped up all day long. All right. So as long as y'all cool with it, I gave y'all the skinny beforehand. Whatever y'all do after this, that's on y'all.
I don't understand people that talk on the microphone and don't talk about their personal experience because they'll sound like a preacher after a while. Like, I want you to know about me, so I'll tell you what I think about something. Why if Diddy goes for an appeal, since we talking about Diddy, why can't he bring up this mega church pastor as evidence?
He make a point there. The whole don't bring up your personal experience. But I don't know exactly what Antoine mean by that. If he's talking about when we having discussions, don't make everything personal. Okay, that makes sense. But as far as what my boy Shampoo talking about, it's like I'm a put everything on the front line because then that way you can't use nothing against me. Everything's already out there. I already said it, and I'm living my truth. So now I respect that. Definitely respect that. So y'all living your motherfucking truth. Stop trying to hide shit.
That he shouldn't be locked up. That he could play the church pastor because he's black. It could be because
he's a church pastor. You talking about?
His name is
TD Jakes.
His name is Robert Morris.
Oh,
he
damn,
founded Gateway Church. He was Donald Trump's spiritual advisor.
My bad, TD Jakes.
And he was Robert Morris, 64, except he pleaded guilty to having sex with a 12-year-old girl. Donald Trump's spiritual advisor.
What does that mean? Like, he don't get no extra credit just because, like, you don't vet I don't vet everybody that come on this panel.
Yeah, but if you knew, listen, all I'm saying is this. Why is he getting 6 months in jail from a 10-year sentence from pleading guilty?
No. When you're talking about Diddy, I don't agree with the judge either. He was not convicted for domestic violence. You can't go back and get revenge for some shit that you're not even getting convicted over. Yep. Right? I don't agree with the sentence at all. I was heavy on innocent until proven guilty. I didn't think that Diddy should have been on trial at all. And this is me being objective, just looking at the facts, the case, the evidence that they presented against him. He was a freak. You know what I'm saying? Like he a cuck, he a freak. He did a bunch of shit that he wasn't, that we would deem as immoral. But I'm not really sure that he broke the law to where he would warrant 4 years in prison for calling a dude to come and bust his chick down. I didn't know that was a crime.
It's not. I ain't think.
I don't agree with it, but that's
right.
I can't tell you what you should and shouldn't do in your bedroom if you're not breaking a law.
Exactly.
And if you have 30, you didn't have $30 million. Now you have $30 million in the bank. Doesn't somebody, when you're writing to the judge, isn't somebody there to say, put the pen down? We got $30 million.
Yeah, you
don't need to do that.
Yeah,
Why
I don't agree with it.
What you said was objective about Cassie. It was coming from it wasn't coming from hate. The way you explained it was objective. She's this and she's that.
Yeah, facts.
And her mother's the same way.
I think that they benefited. I think they rode the wave, and she seen her out. She seen a simp that came and saved her. I think that they was running out of money.
Yep.
And
she got jealous because he had other girls.
She doubled back.
I think they was running out of money, and they was like, "Well, we can always tap the well and go back to Diddy." Yep. And they hit him up behind the scenes, and he was like, "Fuck you! It ain't like I'm still busting you down." And she was like, "Well, I'm gonna go public, and this is the result of that shit."
Can I tell you a quick story, Anton, real quick? A personal story.
I'm scared.
No, these are personal stories. Listen, there was a friend of mine.
Look at Q.
A friend of mine. They're two, as a man and a woman. They're both friends of mine. I was riding in a car with another friend. We live in a small town in Jersey. So we see them having a physical fight. He was like punching her up against a tree, right? My friend on the passenger side of my car said, "Stop the car. I'm gonna break this shit up. I'm gonna break this up." You know what I'm saying? I said, "Yo, mind your business."
Y'all, did y'all know that? Did y'all know him?
We knew the couple. We knew them. So he jumps out of my car while it's moving, and he goes to fight the dude. She told him, "Mind his effing business." She told him.
Shit, a woman will kill you. They'll take you out over.
Like, in other words, get off.
I like that my boy Shampoo brought that up. Why? The fuck I just do? Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. I like my boy Shampoo brought that up. Why? Because me personally, if that's not your girl, your wife, fiance, or female that's related to you, but don't lose your life trying to stop no fight between females and her man. My man's got killed 3 years ago. Even when there was no female or man, it was two females in the fight in Newark, New Jersey. He was coming out of the barbershop. He tried to break the fight up. He gets stabbed and loses his life. Got a 2-year-old that died. That he died on his 2-year-old. He can't even raise her no more. You think them bitches gonna give a fuck about a man that's give him anything? And just like he died for nothing, right? That's what I'm telling y'all. Bruh, these females will put you through some bullshit. Don't let them. Let's get back though. Let's finish this video.
My man, I allow him to
help him jump.
Hey, the Pope. Let me ask the Pope a question. Pope, would you break that up?
Yes, he's Superman.
Now I wasn't even
crying.
like that. I had a question for you.
Okay, let me phrase it.
Bro.
You see a chick getting her lights punched out up against a tree. Her and her man having a domestic violence dispute. She getting slapped up against a tree or whatever. And you see it. Are you getting out to stop it, or what would you know, or you know?
I'm calling the police on the nigga. That's what I'm gonna do.
Good answer.
You
I'm definitely with they shorty, bob and weave. And I'm calling the police. I'm not breaking shit up.
That's who's supposed to handle that, right?
I'm 100% with you, bro. I'm 100%. We're on the same page.
Just watch crazy shit like that. I'm what you call telling whatever. You should be going down, sir.
You had a good point. You have to keep going on and on and on.
So, listen, I wanted to ask you this, Anton. I wanted to ask you this because coming from a man with power and some money, right? You know, and some game. You know, if you came across a 20-year-old chick who was trying to come up, whether she was trying to get on from singing career, rapping, acting, and she knew that you was gonna put her on, and she clinged to you because of that reason, right? And you know, with the game you got and the knowledge you got, you'd have been able to groom that girl, that 20-year-old, 18-year-old, however you wanted to groom her, and she'd have been stuck to your hip. You know this, right? So I know you say Cassie this, Cassie that, fuck her. She knew what she was doing, but we know the power that we hold.
Oh no. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I take responsibility for the decisions that I make, so I'm not fucking with it at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm choosing to not be involved in dumb shit. I don't care how much they know what they're doing. That don't mean that I got to participate. I'm out the mix. And
no, I know. I'm really not. I know, but I'm saying, you know, if you wanted to go the Diddy route and say, "Oh, I'm attracted
I don't
to
even
this,"
like that shit.
See what I mean? So
I don't even like being put in that same sentence.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just put his shoe on your foot for a second and say, yeah, if I was to go that route,
I think that Diddy is so dumb. I think that I'm of the impression that you never put a chick before your bag. If it's ever a possibility that you can fumble a bag over a chick, that's something that you just don't participate in. So I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna put purpose, and I'm always gonna put a bag above a chick. And unless she can bring me a bag, I don't believe in that at all. I think the whole situation is dumb. But Diddy to put his legacy and his bag on a line for a chick is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So I don't get it. I never understood it. But at the same time, I'm objective enough to say that I don't believe that Diddy should have been convicted in the court of public opinion, and that he shouldn't be serving 4 years for that bullshit that they tried to throw on him.
And we should go further than Diddy. Come on, let's get R. Kelly out too.
Nah, my nigga.
Nah,
come on, man. You
I love Kelly. Oh, hell no. He gotta stay. Nah. Appreciate them boys, man. Y'all tap in with my boy Anton Daniels. Go follow that channel. They have good discussions on there. Shampoo was wilding as usual, but you know him never do no facts. But nah, that was a good one.